Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. MATIC, yeah, also one of the cryptos that reached here the target area, and I have to say it once more, just to make it very clear, all these target areas of all the altcoins that I cover, that they have been reached, which means, what does it mean? The low could be in at any point in time. Yeah, I just have to be very clear, especially these days. I still don't think it's in, I also have to say that. Primarily, I still expect another move down, but the low can now be in at any point. That is really the first time I say that with MATIC, especially because MATIC only reached its target area in May for the first time, early in May. This was the area between 30 and 60 cents, between the 78.6% fib level and the 88.7. And it was very important in this expanded flat pattern to reach here the area below the low of the wave A, which was here pretty much at 62 cents. So from that point of view, all done. Yeah, we can lean back and the job is done. We need to wait now for a move up. From the last video here, I still have on the chart that this imminent sell-off scenario. And to be honest, for MATIC, this is actually still possible because it hasn't recovered that much actually. So not in this case, so not in this form, it's not possible. So I had on the chart here the scenario that the wave 4 finished up here, and that we, with a small triangle, and that we then started to move down in a wave 1, and that we moved up in a wave 2. Yeah, but in this form, no, actually I just see now this is not possible anymore, as this wave came up too high. Yeah, no, it's been invalidated. As I explained in the previous video, above a certain level it will be invalidated, and that was above 61 cents. So we're looking here at, again, two possible unfolding scenarios now. I'm not excited about this current structure. It still looks very corrective. So I'm looking here, one option similar to Polkadot, currently at a triangle pattern. So this could evolve to a triangle pattern, as a wave 4 oftentimes does. Yeah, so we could have here just an extended wave 4, yeah, which will finish somewhere here. So we're looking here at the option of an Elliott Wave triangle, an A, B, C, D, E. So basically a wave A, simplified B, C, which should not move above wave A. So in this scenario, we will not be able to move above 74 cents for MATIC. Yeah, not in this scenario, because the wave C can never move above the wave A. Then we're moving down in wave D. That is what I would expect next, after we might move a little bit higher here. Maybe we test the 74 cent level, but the wave C can't move higher than that. Not in this scenario, then it would be something different. After that wave C top has been reached, we would expect a wave D down and a wave E up, and that means we would go down from here. The triangle pattern is a very, very difficult pattern. It can evolve, it can extend. One of the most difficult patterns to identify and to trade actually as well. You can trade them, but they are difficult to identify, and they often appear in a wave 4, which is why this is actually quite likely. Now, the alternative scenario, which we currently have on the chart for Bitcoin as well, is that this wave 4 will be is consisting here of an basically a WXY pattern, so an extended correction. Currently we can see some cryptos are doing an ABC, some cryptos are doing an WXY. So here we would see this is a WXY pattern, and the wave Y could actually move a little bit higher. Yeah, so above 74 cents, I would expect this to be a WXY, also because it's still of very corrective nature. Yeah, needs to be careful not to see this as a too bullish. Yeah, at the moment this is far away from anything that I would call bullish or potential breakout pattern, even though it's possible. But primary expectation would be that after this WXY or triangle, whatever it will be, this wave 4 will obviously be finished, and we will move down to finish off here the wave 5. Yeah, so let me just move that along. This wave 5 here off the wave 2. This would finish the overall correction off. And at the moment, I'm looking at a price target somewhere in this yellow target area, ideally above 31 cents. So how high can here for MATIC this wave Y go? Again, we can take here the length of the wave W, and this would also be then the wave Y target. So we take the length of the wave W and look at where this would land. And yeah, the wave Y could land at 83 cents. That would be the 100% extension of the wave W. 83 cents would be an ideal target for the wave Y and also then for the wave 4. So in this scenario, it can move way higher. This would be from where it at the moment is another move up of 25%. Nothing unrealistic because we've seen a few cryptos move up like that, especially ADA here in the last few days. And ADA is, in my opinion, clearly doing this WXY. Or actually, I think on the ADA chart it's an ABC, but it's just very the ADA correction is a bit simpler than the correction here will probably be. But we're looking here at either a triangle pattern or a WXY. Potential breakout pattern, which means sustainable upside, new bull run, possible, but at the moment very unlikely. The structure that is developing here, it doesn't look very bullish. It looks very corrective still to me. And to be honest, I would not consider a breakout really above $1.03. But even then, we would still be very early. So I would want to see a break above that level. I would want to see a 5-wave move up, an impulse up. I would want to see a corrective move down, basically a higher low. And only then we can be quite certain actually that the low is in. On top of that, I want to see some bullishness on some indicators. For example, here the ADX, I would want to see a long signal. I would want to see the RSI ideally move above 50. We want to see a bullish crossover on the MACD, maybe even crossing the 0 line, things like that. 4-day chart needs to turn around, and we see attempts to do it, but it's still far away from that. Here, for example, still very low, the RSI. So we want to see a bit more. Yeah, we want to see a bit more. And we're just not there yet. Yeah, I just can't see the evidence yet. But as I said before, because it reached the overall target area at any point, the low can be in. So that's good news, I suppose. But the pattern at the moment is still very corrective. And my view is currently that I think we're going to move a bit higher probably in this WXY. Now that the imminent downtrending scenario has been invalidated, we're moving a little bit higher, make everybody bullish again. And I think that is when we will see like a final wave down, which however doesn't need to come, but it's still my primary expectation that we are going to see this. I think we haven't seen enough of a capitulation yet. I think we haven't seen enough of people giving up yet in the crypto market. So I think we still see a final washout, but at the moment, of course, everybody's getting bullish again. Now, my primary expectation remains that we will come down once more lower. Yeah. Okay, and that is my view about MATIC. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership and maybe even the trading course I'm currently offering on morecryptoonline.com. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.